Alright, so that was Boba Fett finale, and it was, I liked it. It was really good. I would have to say, I'm a. This was only a 9.3, 9.5. You know what I mean? Like, wasn't quite the 10 that I was expecting, given the amount of hype that the cast itself was putting out there. You know, the energy they were putting out there. Um, no extra cameos. We've seen everybody that was in this episode and previous stuff already. Um, Fucking the action was fantastic. Like, this is Robert Rodriguez as I remember him from all the movies I used to love that he did back in the day. Um, Desperado and Once Upon a Time in Mexico and El Mariachi, I think, was the name of the original Desperado. It wasn't Antonio Banderas, I don't think, and it was in Spanish. Fantastic stuff, though. You should go see it if you haven't. If you're a fan of Robert Rodriguez and you haven't seen that stuff, yeah, do it. Um, this was great, though. A lot of great action. The Rancor, awesome. Boba rode that thing like a bantha. But no, seriously, even the bike gang there, the mod squad, they weren't that bad in this. Some of the acting before the action began felt like, before they said anything and started having a role in this episode, they're there at the beginning, and the girls all, like, you could see the muscles in her neck and twitching and shit, and that they're looking a certain way, you know, and I just didn't like that. Otherwise, you know, people hate on them. I don't like the colors of the bike. That's just kind of, and that's a nitpick. Like, I get irritated when I see people online bitching about it, like it's really ruining their lives. You know, it's a nitpick. It's a big deal. You know, but let's see. Grogu calming down the Rancor was awesome. I was kind of expecting that, but yeah, that was cool. Um, Boba being Boba in this, Fennec Shan fucking shit up. The Pikes are done. So what next? What next? Nothing about the Mandalorian season 3. Nothing about a new show. The only thing we got was that little mid-credit scene where Cobb Vanth's in the back of the tank, and then you got the modder, the guy doing the mod tech from the earlier episode that saved Fennec Shan. He's in there, and I'm wondering how bad Cobb Vanth got it if he's in there. Like, it's not like Boba or anybody's gonna let him do something they don't want him to do to Cobb. You know what I'm saying? Like, unless he works for somebody else and I, he's gonna betray them somehow and do something to Cobb. I don't know. I don't know. Is that something that we're gonna see in Mandalorian season 3? They didn't say book Book of Boba Fett season 2 or anything, so I think this is a one and done story. Which I want to talk a minute about the whole thing as a series. Um, I think it was Ming Na Wen who said that by the time this is done, you'll look at the series in a different way. Not really. I still feel the same way about episodes 1, 2, and 3, and to a degree episode 4. Um, the Tuscan stuff was cool, but honestly, that could have been just condensed down to one episode, and then maybe one episode for, like, towards the end of that episode, we get to present day, and then episode 2 would be about what now for Boba as he starts to assemble the army or whatever. You know, it could have been cut down an episode or two, and you know, it's like, yeah, well, there's only 7 episodes to begin with, so why would you want it to be less? Yeah, and I dig that. I get it. I just don't. I don't know. I just feel like the Tuscan stuff was interesting and well done, and it did progress the character of Boba Fett, but it felt unnecessary. Like, I feel like they could have just like had a one-shot movie of how Boba survived, you know? And at the end of the movie, it brings them to present day. And then they could have said, at that point, you know, Boba will return in the book of Boba Fett. Like, or it could have been a prelude movie or something. Like, I don't know. I just feel like it not wasted some time, it was just extra, you know? Nothing in this final episode, to me, unless I missed a point somewhere, nothing tied back to those first 4 episodes. Everything was episode 5, 6, and 7. Like, all you really needed was the first several minutes of the first episode, seeing him escape the Sarlacc, and, you know, if you got a quick montage or something of him training with the Tuscans who helped him more or less back to life, you know, like, you could keep it in there. I don't know. Overall, the series as a whole, though, I want to give it's going to be a lower score than what the last few episodes each have gotten. I think I rated number 5 around 9 point something. Episode 6 was 10 for me. I'm sorry. That, to me, was the best episode. And just because of the Luke stuff, training Grogu, like, not even so much training him, but helping him remember his training, you know, and whatnot. So, it didn't do anything really for the Book of Boba Fett's storyline, other than when in the finale we see Grogu come in and calm the thing down, and, you know, whatever though. So my overall score for the series as a whole, I'm going to give it an 8.5. And I feel like I should give it closer to a 9. But I don't want to base that just on episodes 5, 6, and 7. I will break it like this. Episode 1, I was generous by giving it, I think, a 7. 7 point something maybe. Episode 2 was a little better. I think I gave it around an 8. Episode 3, it was like a 7, 8, something like that for me. Like, lower, you know what I mean? Episode 4, same thing. It got a little better, but yeah, for me it was 5, 6, and 7 were damn near 10s for me. I think that's all I can really say about that. I can't wait to see what they do with the Mandalorian next season. Hopefully that comes within a year from now and not much later. Hopefully sooner, but I know they have a lot of content coming right around the corner for Star Wars. We got Bad Batch Season 2, we've got Andor, we got the Kenobi series. I think that's it for this year, as far as I know. If they drop Mandalorian Season 3 at the end of this year, I'll shit myself, because I'm not expecting it. But yeah, let me know down below what you think of the series as a whole, what you thought of the finale, and any other thoughts you have. Reefer Man Reviews. Click like, subscribe. We'll talk soon.